Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
I'm your other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
I know there was stuff I want to talk about. We'll start with recent movie came out. Awesome. Thor Ragnarok just came out the other day. Want seen it? Great movie.
Haven't seen it yet, but I will. I know I will.
You'll love it.
I better. It's been pimped pretty damn hard.
You said it has more of a Guardians of the Galaxy feel than it.
And that's good, because they have some of the best movies.
I think I fell asleep for like a minute.
Nice.
I didn't really miss much. A person dies. Main character dies. Doctor Strange is in it. There's a bunch of stuff. My friend had a little bit of problem because of Goldblum's character. Not the Collector, the other one, Game Master or whatever.
Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster. He, according to that, he starts the contest of champions. He was the first of these people. Alright, and they don't say that him and the Collector are brothers like the game does. Alright, well, you gotta think. It's a different universe.
Right.
It's not the same as the game universe.
No, it's totally different.
He's only got one champion. His champion is the Incredible Hulk.
Which is a good choice.
Which... And... Spoilers. I will admit spoilers. When Banner finally shows up and talking, he finds out he's been the Incredible Hulk for 2 years.
Holy crap.
Well, it's been 2 years since he left Avengers.
That's true. That is true.
So, and he's basically says, if he changes again, he may never change back. Because he didn't.
What?
He thought he had.
Oh, that's funny.
He had reign over, kind of like one hand on the steering wheel. But if the Hulk can be in control for 2 years, he's like, oh, I'm fucked.
Dude, that is hilarious. The cameos. The cameos are blowing my fucking mind here. I'm reading the cast list. Fucking Sam Neill, Matt Damon, Luke Hemsworth. I'm like, wait. What are they doing? And I'm scrolling and it's like they're playing character versions of... Like, they're doing a play, and it's like Matt Damon is an actor, even in his fucking cameo.
Also, you remember, you seen the first Thor?
Yes. It's the only Thor I've seen, actually.
In the vault.
Yes.
There is a gauntlet.
Yes.
That has all the Infinity Stones.
Yes.
Fake.
Yes.
They even say so in the movie.
Yeah. I figured that's the route they would go.
Most of the stuff in the vault is fake.
Decoys, fakes.
There's only two things that have any real use to them. The Tesseract.
Yeah.
And the Eternal Fire. Helps bring people back from the dead.
Nice.
And how Ragnarok does happen.
But it doesn't complete.
No, it's complete.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I know it's not. Because Kevin Feige said, we're going to make a sequel, and it's not going to be called Thor 4, it's going to be called Ragnarok 2. Because it's a different vibe than the previous Thor movies. It's going to maintain this, like...
But Ragnarok destroyed Asgard.
Yes.
And Asgard...
And if it takes anything like the freaking comics, he wants to rebuild on Earth.
Yes.
Then
But
Ragnarok 2 will be the destruction of the Earth Asgard.
He does have... He starts to head to Earth. And... Post-credits scene. Big-ass fucking ship. What is that? Sanctuary 2 or 3?
142.
Huh?
142?
The Sanctuary? Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The name of the ship.
Yeah.
Is it Sanctuary 2 or 3?
They don't say. They just come across a large spaceship.
But the name of the ship is actually like the Sanctuary 2 or Sanctuary 3. I'm not sure. I read it before. It's Thanos' ship.
Right.
And that's
one figure. Is Thanos in it at all?
No. Just that big ass ship.
Nice. So it may not be.
That's his ship.
Probably is, yeah.
Because there's only one movie in between now and Infinity War.
And that's Black Panther.
Yeah, right. And that's not going to deal with too much.
Well...
It could... Possibly the Soul Stone could be in Black Panther.
Which would be a good one because... but very racist. Really? The black guy finally gets a movie and you give him the Soul Stone? Seriously?
Well, my figuring, though, is Heimdall.
Yeah.
There's another theory that even though Hera, or Hela, whatever her name is, dies on Asgard, she has the Soul Stone, and that's how she's reborn.
That makes sense.
But I
because it even says she's seemingly dead.
Right.
So... Hold on, that makes me wonder. Does she become another character? Does she evolve?
Actually, I don't think that's how they're gonna work it. There's a couple theories. The comic book, she did have the Soul Stone.
Right. Wait, she's the main villain in this one, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah. Well, fuck, she's the Death Queen. She'll be back.
Actually, you know who she is? Another spoiler. She's Thor's older sister.
Yeah, Odin's firstborn.
Yep. Odin erased her.
Tried to. Oh, yeah, see, here's where it comes in. When she becomes the Death Goddess, she makes a pact with Death, allowing her to claim souls of any worshipper of the Asgardians and the Asgardians themselves to take them to Hell or Nephilim.
But my theory still stands at Heimdall because of his communications. He can find any soul.
Right.
And it can't be just the gear and the bridge because of the fact that he does it without all that shit. In this movie, he finds Thor and talks to him.
Oh, there you go.
So my theory is still Heimdall. His eyes glow orange, like the stone.
Right. Head back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I think that'll be the big reveal in Infinity War.
Probably. It would make sense.
But there's also one other theory. Adam Warlock.
That?
They used the Soul Stone to make Adam Warlock. And he possesses it.
That could be as well.
But Kevin
Feige,
he denies that. But as they said in the article I read, they've done that kind of shit before. Oh no.
And then do it anyway.
But
That is exactly what they're aiming for.
To throw you off.
Right.
But I don't know, because I don't think I'm gonna disallow that theory, because I'm thinking that's gonna be how set up the storyline for Guardians 3.
Right.
Is my theory. Adam Warlock is Guardians 3. It's not going to do with Infinity War.
Well, our our typical website we go to, cbr.com, has 15 places where the MCU's Soul Stone could be. Let's see how on Ego, the Living Planet.
I don't think so.
And not after the destruction of it? I
Right.
wouldn't think so. Let's see. Where the Wild Gladiators are.
Are you talking about the contest?
Yeah. In Ragnarok, yeah.
Maybe. But I doubt it.
With Gila, which would make sense if she was going to resurrect.
Right.
Wakanda.
But I'm going to go... Wakanda.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a no on Gila. Or Hela, or how the hell you pronounce her name.
Because Thanos, once he gets the gauntlet, will probably be able to resurrect her if he needs...
Besides that, it's the whole universe versus Thanos. Why do we need more bad guys in this movie? You only need Thanos.
Well, no, you need a couple of henchmen for them to plow.
Right, and you'll have that. He already has henchmen, so we don't need her.
Adelan is another location from Inhumans that may have the Soul Stone.
I don't think it's going to be there. I'm gonna guess no. I'm guessing no on a lot of these, because I don't think the Inhumans are going to make an appearance.
Well, Submariner is going to be introduced in one of the upcoming movies. Because he's not a mutant.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He was an X-Man, but he's not a mutant.
Technically,
he's technically considered the first mutant, but he's not a mutant. He's a different species. That's how they got around it. Because he's not in the mutant category with all the X-Men, because he existed previous to the X-Men existing.
But he is a mutant.
Well, yeah, he's an evolution of humanity.
He's a mutant. He's actually a mutant, even though he existed before they started the X-Men.
Right.
Because he is Marvel's version. Actually, hold up. Let's do this. DC
made Aquaman.
Aquaman is actually DC's version of Namor.
Yes.
Because Namor was first.
Right. Okay. Mephisto's lair. Another location Soulstone may be. The Dark Dimension.
Most of these I'm gonna say no.
Camartage?
Wakanda, maybe. Camartage, I doubt. I'm going to say no on most of these, though.
Some people are already thinking he already possesses the Soul Stone. Thanos already
All right,
possesses it.
that one might be viable.
And because they've given no hidden by Tony Stark.
But if it's hidden by Tony, how did Tony get it?
Hold on. Vision mentioned in Age of Ultron how much he's yet to learn about the Mind Stone. What if in the process of trying to uncover the truth of his own stone, he also learns about the Soul Stone and proceeds to recover it in between films? Fetching it for Iron Man wouldn't be unbelievable given how Vision's shown he agrees with the shots being called by Tony right now. It's something made even easier if it's in an unguarded location like a tomb or a vault, known for its impregnability because he could simply change his body density to slip inside undisturbed. Alongside Vision, blah 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 blah.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah. Oscorp's head office? Be a way to tie Spider-Man into the Soul Stone, or into the stones.
Right. But again,
I would
no.
think so. The Cancerverse?
Because another thing with that is they really haven't introduced Oscorp.
No, they really haven't.
Not to the new Spider-Man.
No, they no.
So that I'm gonna go no.
Ooh, that's a good one. At the Quill home on Earth. That'd be a fucking hell of a twist. Ego left it behind.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because that's unsecure.
Or is it? What if? Remember,
because
he did ask her to marry him, gave her a ring.
But
what if that stone in that ring is the soul gem, and now that she's dead and buried with that ring,
maybe,
or after he left, she could have taken it off and put it somewhere.
But that'd be more unsecure.
Right.
I'm gonna guess no. Is Hamidel in there?
No. The number one, the very last one, with Howard the Duck.
No.
I wouldn't think so either.
No, that was the other gem. The collector had.
I know, but maybe that's why he has Howard.
He didn't, but he doesn't have Howard no more.
I know, but maybe that's why he had Howard in the first place. Because he possessed that gem and was like, well, screw it, I got a talking duck and a gem? Sweet!
No, it's the talking duck.
But, James Gunn is notorious for having motives of adding characters, and it would be a great little hidden thing because he's in both of them, as far as Guardians of the Galaxy go.
Right, I'm still guessing Hamidel is the most logical.
Right. I'm really surprised CBR didn't actually mention that. That seems like it would have been right in there.
It's been on other sites.
Right.
The orange eyes.
If that is in fact the color of the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's in Heimdall's chest piece, hidden under the armor.
But he wasn't wearing the armor.
Maybe it's legitimately in his chest.
Right. Or underneath his eyes.
Heimdall doesn't die, though. It would make no sense to kill him off because he is the
not
gatekeeper.
Dead. If it's underneath his eyes, remove it. He blinded. But not dead.
Yeah? I can see that.
Or his eyes.
Heimdall, Infinity Stone, Eyes Theory. Yep, I typed in Heimdall. It was one of the first things to show up.
It's the best theory.
It really is.
Because, like I said, he can find any soul.
I don't know, dude. It might be in his chest plate. Look at that. I mean, it's right there glowing.
But he's not wearing it in the new one.
It doesn't matter.
He doesn't wear any of that armor at all.
Yeah, but it's an augmentation. It can be moved from object to object. Just like it fits inside the gauntlet, it could fit inside anything. He could have it in a fucking satchel in his fucking side for all we know. Could have it in his weapon. Could be in the fucking...
Right.
hand. Well, that might actually make sense for it to be in the key, because he uses that to open the gates.
The sword. That's the sword. The Rainbow Bridge sword or whatever the hell that is. That is either in him or the sword.
Right. Logically speaking, it would have to be in one of those two locations if Thanos doesn't already have it.
Well, kind of is one option. But I really think it's in him. Or with him.
Right.
He does take the sword in the movie. And all the Asgardians are trying to escape Asgard. They get on the bridge, and her pet dog blocks their way.
Mm.
And then
it would make sense to put it on Idris Elba too, because he's a pretty big actor nowadays. Like he does all kinds of shit, including Dark Tower, man.
But yeah,
I finally watched that, by the way. I wasn't disappointed. I was a little put off, but not. I wasn't disappointed.
I'm thinking about watching it.
It's definitely a sequel to the series, because they make references to a bunch of shit. I had to like stop and like get that and fucking look it up. Oh, fucking book 3, all right. And like it literally makes references to all the stuff in and around what's happened, but it's like a time warp situation.
Actually, at the end, time gets reset.
Yeah, that's pretty much where they pick up, is that he still retains the information
It goes
to
back.
a certain degree.
Right, it has to, because him and Flag, the Dark Man or whatever.
Yeah, Flag.
We'll call him Flag because
That's what most people would know.
he's flagging 2 other books.
Right.
And
May actually be it as well. Or I shouldn't say maybe it, maybe a subset of that species. Because he's definitely not human.
he might be Leland Gaunt.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is. Stephen King already flat out said he is.
I don't see it, though. I see Gaunt as the devil. And Flag is an underling. He's a high level demon type.
Yeah, apparently Leland Gaunt is just another variation of Flag, according to King. Just another evolutionary step in the...
I don't buy that.
I personally think he just is like, yeah, sounds good, go for it.
That's right. I don't buy it because a lot of people would think that. And like you said, he's just like, yeah, that sounds good.
Dude, have you seen the movies that they've made of his shit? Like, the only one he's like, no, that one sucked, was The Shining, and that's because fucking Stanley Kubrick was like, I don't care if you don't like it. Fuck you.
And The Shining was actually good.
Right. But it was nothing like the book. At all. Like, not even... The character names, that's it. The rest of the story, completely different.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it is completely different. He actually is typing something other than fucking all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Right, but... there's...
Kubrick made it more about...
alcoholism.
Well, child abuse, actually. It's all about Danny fucking going through a breakdown after being abused by his dad multiple times. In different fashions to boot. Like, there are some seriously creepy scenes where it's just like, ooh, I don't like how that ended. Weird.
But you know what? Stephen King redid The Shining.
Yep. And it sucked.
It sucked.
Everything he actually has a hand in generally sucks.
No, Needful Things was great.
Needful Things was great. So was Maximum Overdrive, for what it is.
Actually, he didn't like Maximum Overdrive.
He fucking directed Maximum Overdrive.
Why did he redo it?
He didn't. Somebody else did Trucks.
Like, oh, no, Maximum Overdrive don't count.
What? I'm almost 100% he fucking directed that.
I thought it was the other way. Because he didn't have much say back in the 80s. And it's like, oh, I don't get... No, let's redo that.
Directed by Stephen King. Yeah, no, he did. It's his fucking movie from top to bottom.
Trucks is stupid.
It is. Now that's what I'm going to see now is who made Trucks.
Why they made Trucks.
Right.
I don't care who made Trucks.
I do. I do.
Why? You have the movie. It's called Maximum Overdrive.
It's true. Because they bought the rights to it. Trimark Pictures fucking bought the rights, and Chris Thompson and Brian Taggart made it.
That definitely wasn't him, because...
No.
Because it would have been Castle Rock.
Yeah. Yeah. Reception. Shit.
4.
2 out of 4.
A quarter out of 4.
That's not a good one.
Didn't even watch it. Don't even watch it. Watch Maximum Overdrive.
Pretty much.
Now, Children of the Corn was wrong until they got to like,
He really did call it the fucking... Wow, man.
What?
The film was nominated for 2 Golden Raspberry Awards for Worst Director, Stephen King, and Worst Actor, Emilio Estevez, but they both lost against Prince for Under the Cherry Moon. Maximum Overdrive was nominated for Best Film at the International Fantasy Film Awards. King described the film as a moron movie. He considers the process a learning experience after which he intended to never direct again. He hated it that much.
He did hate the movie, huh?
Yeah. And it's not a Castle Rock production or distribution.
Because it was before Castle Rock.
You're right, it is.
Needful Things was the first Castle Rock property.
That's right. Stand By Me.
No.
Pretty sure, yeah. Stand By Me was 87, which was 1 year after Maximum Overdrive. Needful Things was like 91.
Needful Things was the first Castle Rock.
I swore fucking Stand By Me came out first, and it's definitely Castle Rock.
But it wasn't Castle Rock.
Yes, it is. I know that.
I got the movie, and it's not Castle Rock. Needful Things didn't start till 90 or 91. Castle Rock Entertainment didn't start until 90s. It took place in Castle Rock.
It's got the fucking logo at the beginning of the movie, dude.
Maybe they bought the rights.
I've only ever seen it on DVD.
Maybe they bought the rights. Castle Rock bought the rights to the movie.
Maybe. No, not the TV series. No, not that. I want the fucking Castle Rock Productions wiki page, you whores! It'll give the whole breakdown.
I'm 95% sure. And one of the first shows Castle Rock did was
Seinfeld. Yeah, this is one of the only shows that they've done.
Right.
The reason I say that it was Stand By Me was because Rob Reiner directed Stand By Me, and he's also a founder of Castle Rock. That's why I was like, he Stand By Me was probably the first one. Nope. We're both wrong. Holy... What? Winter People is the first Castle Rock production, Castle Rock Entertainment movie. The second one is When Harry Met Sally.
What years?
89 and 89.
So...
Needful Things was in 93. And it's a good ways in, dude. Misery was on there, Lord of the Flies,
right.
76, these City Slickers.
Before Needful Things?
Yep. And Stand By Me is not even on the list.
Stand By Me was before that.
Maybe they did get the.
Like I said, if Castle Rock is on there, it's make they bought it after the fact,
which would make sense. But that surprised me that When Harry Met Sally is the. Whoa, dude! It's not even Stephen King's. He's not even a founder. Martin Schaefer, Rob Reiner, Andrew Scheinman, Glenn Padnick, and Alan Horn are the guys who founded Castle Rock. It's got nothing to do with Stephen King other than it being a fictional. Yeah, Reiner named the company in honor of the main town that serves as the setting for several stories by Stephen King.
Right.
He used the name because of Stand By Me. That's how he got the name. That's wild.
But
yeah, in 1987, following the success of Stand By Me, Reiner co-founded a film and television production company, named it Castle Rock Entertainment after the fictional setting of the story. Literally has nothing to do with King at all.
They made a deal though.
Oh, probably.
To be like the exclusive.
Nope.
One of the main.
He probably gets rights of first refusal to the movies.
Right. Because most Stephen King movies are Castle Rock. Since Needful Things.
Yeah.
At least from 93 on.
I would, yeah, because Stephen King movies haven't come out all that often.
Oh. There was a while they were coming
pounding them out in the 90s, but...
No, just like 10 years ago. They had like... They were just pounding Stephen King shit out.
Right.
That within the last 10 years. Fucking, when they started doing some of those miniseries or TV series, like Under the Dome, before Under the Dome, though.
Okay, I finally figured out the Leland Gaunt Randall Flagg connection. At some point, Randall becomes Leland through transubstantiation, basically pushing his soul into something else. Stephen King is basically trying to grasp at straws to make to connect his fucking universe. That's all I can really say. Can't have more than one
on
season.
That one.
Yeah.
But that's not...
Flagg is a demon. Like, he's not a devil.
Stand By Me... Or, no...
The Stand.
The Stand... Or... They're not the same universe.
No. But yes. But they're... They're not in the same time.
No. Needful Things is not in the same universe as Dark Tower.
No, all of his... everything is interconnected in the Stephen King universe.
No, they're not. Yeah, they are, but they're not. There's a lot that are.
Right.
Not everything is.
The grand majority. He has stepped out.
He has, like... I see, like, two different worlds. Two different universes. The Dark Tower universe and the Castle Rock universe.
Yeah, that would make sense.
The Stand is in the Dark Tower universe. They mention Castle Rock.
Yeah. That's where the one girl is from.
No.
The one who dies in the movie.
No. They go to to Castle Rock at the end of the book.
That's right.
As they're making their way up Maine.
There are... Wow, he's got a lot of universes. Like a lot.
Right.
Holy crap. He's got All World, which is... like Dark Tower, anything having to do with Roland and Randall.
And there's a lot.
Keystone Earth, that's another Dark Tower.
Right.
The mainstream universe, which contains Carrie, It, Colorado Kid, Jerusalem's Lot.
That would be connected to the Dark Tower.
Yeah, it would be.
Because...
Derry, Maine, Castle Rock, Maine, Haven, Maine.
Salem's Lot is connected.
Salem's Lot, Maine. There's legitimately... Yeah, no, see, yeah. The Stand is a post-apocalyptic time, in a post-apocalyptic time at the very end of everything else that has happened in his universe. It is the last story to be...
That's a different year.
It's literally called the Stand timeline. Like it
right,
stands
there's
in its
a
own.
whole timeline. It happened in the 80s.
Yeah. Well, depends on where...
No. It happened in the 80s. Because they cross over in Wizard and Glass. They cross into the Stand's world.
But Stephen King, like every fucking thing else, will change stuff on his way through. Because it was originally set in 1980. And then when 80 came around, he's like, no, 85. And fucking did a re-edit and changed all the 1980s to 85. So I know if he did a re-release, he'd be like, no, 2020.
Right. But, no, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, but he would. He's Stephen fucking King. He does what he wants.
Even at that, I wouldn't do it because of technology and shit. Why are you going to try to change the story to a different year and not be able to match the technology that's...
Right. That would be the only thing I could see it doing is them, like, remaking The Stand, modernizing it.
They don't need to. He had two copy versions of The Stand. The original version and the complete uncut version.
Right.
Complete uncut version is the version to read.
Because it's got everything.
It's got the whole... It's got 300...
Extra pages.
Over 300 extra pages.
I think it was like 349 was the
right,
amount of
something
extra.
like that. Anyways, it's one of his longest books.
Yeah.
It's longer than it.
And it is fucking long. Like, really long.
And I read it. I read it. That's the version I read.
Right. That's the only version I would get.
I found a copy the other day.
Nice.
Like last week.
Oh, yeah.
Coming through work. Decent shape. I gave it to I call him a kid. He's about Ariel's age. Fucking gave it to him. Like, you should read this book. Like, looked at it. Oh, I'll read it. I will.
Okay, see, it is the story that brings all of King's universe together. Because it reveals that Will Hanlon's army buddy is Dick Halloran from The Shining. They mention Rita Hayworth in The Shawshank Redemption. In the novel Dreamcatcher, there's a description of graffiti in Derry stating Pennywise lives. The Tommyknockers is a mention of children disappearing in Derry. One of the characters sees Pennywise.
Really, technically, the Dark Tower series is what brings everything together.
Let's see, in the book NOS 4A2 by Joe Hill, Stephen King's son, Pennywise's Circus is mentioned.
And I'm going to put...
Pennywise's Circus is in the Dark Tower. That's what that was! In the Dark Tower movie, they actually show Pennywise's Circus.
Anyways, stop, hold up.
Right up.
In the first book, Jake says there are more worlds than these.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, the Stand doesn't have to be different time. It's a different world.
Right.
Captain Cripps wiped out most of the population in 1980, 85, whatever.
Yeah.
75, whatever. I thought it originally came out in like 78. So it would have been around that time. Originally.
Okay.
Then if you wanted to change it a little bit, because technology didn't jump much in the 80s, from 78 to 80s.
God damn. He has got a wild...
But yeah.
Maturin the turtle is what created our real world. Vomiting up, what is it? Vomited out a universe as a result of a stomachache. This universe is the location of the Keystone Earth, which is a reflection of the real world. So anything based in, like, real world Earth, which also includes a fictional version of Stephen King himself. Does he cameo in any of his books?
Yes.
What?
Dark Tower series.
Oh, that's fair enough.
They have to keep him alive.
To keep right, it makes sense.
They gotta save his life because they find out he's important. And his car accident, where he got hit by a car.
Yeah.
While he was talking, is mentioned it.
The dark man is the one driving the car. That would have been the perfect way to twist it. Is just like the dude that hit him was the guy that was trying to end the universe. Which, by the way,
actually, I think the
that should be his
vampires
last book. From Salem's Lot.
Yeah. There are actually a lot of them. They're part of the like minions for
right.
Flag.
Makes sense. I think his last book though should be called Discordia. The event in which all universes would have ceased to exist and there would be no story to create. His last story is literally him undoing all of his other stories. And it seems a Stephen King move.
Flag undoes everything.
Right. Flag kicks off Discordia and undoes everything.
Using the Dark Tower.
Yeah, that's where it's all. That's what it's from is the Dark Tower series. So yeah, it would make sense that Discordia would be the final Stephen King book that wraps all the multiverses up into one nice little ball and then destroys it.
He goes back to our world. Back at 60, the 60s, and kills Stephen King before he writes any books.
There you go.
He destroys all worlds.
All the place for him to leave his son, because Joe Hill's picked up the Castle Rock universe in particular. It'd be a hell of a thing to do, just like undo everything and let his son just recreate.
What the hell?
Thanks, Dad, you prick!
No, actually, his last book, and we're running long.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's fine, though, because our other podcast will run short.
Right?
His last book should be his grocery list.
No, his last book should be written by Ringo Starr and put on a refrigerator for everyone to see.
No, his last book should be his grocery list. Because he does multiple times that all of his critics and all that are like, oh, he can print up his grocery list and it'd be a #1 bestseller.
It's true. I would like to see an extended version of his grocery list and all the reasons why he needs the things on the grocery list.
Right. That's gonna be his last book. He's just gonna be like, all right, milk. Eggs.
Milk, because I like it on my cereal.
Oh,
Eggs.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Cereal.
Captain Crunch. No, wait, Captain Trips.
Because fuck the roof of your mouth.
Right. Oh, that
Eggs.
should be their slogan. Captain Crunch, because fuck the roof of your mouth.
Eggs. Because who doesn't like an egg sandwich?
Right. Nothing like waking up to some scrambled eggs. Bacon, because it's bacon.
Then you cross that out. I'm vegan now.
Oh, shit.
I don't see Stephen King being vegan.
No, never. He's got too much. No.
If you're a
horror movie writer, you better eat meat.
If you're a horror, sci-fi...
Though, if I'm not mistaken, I think Rob Zombie is a vegan. And he is like the most twisted of twisted directors.
Right. If you're killing people off in brutally
fashion,
brutally murdering people You how the hell can you be a vegan?
Right. Oh my god, I think he is. He is! Rob Zombie's a freaking vegan.
I'm done with Rob. Anyways, I was gonna play a quick little game with you.
Right on.
Music.
Yeah.
And his opinion. So there is no right or wrong answer.
There's always a right or wrong answer.
There is, but we're gonna play.
The wrong answer is almost inherently always Smashing Pumpkins.
No, that's not what we're gonna play. Underrated or overrated?
Ooh, I like it.
We'll start with Van Halen.
Over fucking rated.
Exactly. You Van Halen are overrated.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna name some bands and then the Cars.
Underrated is all hell. The first three albums are amazing.
I agree. Somebody said, I'll tell you off camera, who told me they were overrated. I'm like, what?
Are you high? What do you want? I want some.
I didn't tell the person. I'm like to myself, what are they talking about? People don't even know what the fuck Cars.
The Cars are. They'll hear their songs and be like, I like that song. Who is that? The Cars. What?
Right. I'm like.
Then you pop in that first album and it's like the whole thing is from front to back one of the best albums of all time because you cannot. There's not a bad song on it.
I'm like that. I have to disagree. You're
full of shit up your eyeballs.
They're one of the most underrated bands. System of a Down.
Perfectly rated.
I was thinking that for Pink Floyd.
Yeah, perfectly rated.
I'm like that's kind of a trick question, Pink Floyd, because they're actually right.
Right, spot on. Like the fans get it. The ones that don't would never get it because they're just not in that mind state.
Pink Floyd is one of the bands that their fans love them. You either love them or you hate them.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you. The Doors.
Ooh, that's a rough one. I think they're perfectly rated. Like
I have to go that they're overrated.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because
Jim Morrison, overrated. The Doors, not so much. Like the other three guys, they all keep their head in the game.
I want to say I gotta be in just the right mood to listen to the Doors.
Right. That's the same way with a lot of music. System of a Down. I have to be in just the right mood to be able to tolerate
it's hard to be in the right mood for the Doors.
I gotta have a few beers in me, I know that much. Unless I'm performing the Doors. If I'm singing the songs, then I can go all day.
I'm like, and I'm out of the mood within one song.
Right. Yeah. Oddly enough, my favorite song of the Doors, I don't even like their version of.
All right.
People Are Strange. I prefer Echo and the Bunnymen from the Lost Boy soundtrack.
All right, we'll just do a couple more. Slipknot.
Underrated. Just direly underrated. So many people are like, they're garbage music. I'm like, if you take the distortion off of their instruments, they're playing classical music to a mind-numbingly, stunningly degree. Like, they are aficionados of music, and to go, right. They suck, they scream. Well, yeah, Corey Taylor's a pissed-off guy. It's his one way to let it all out.
Stone Sour?
Criminally underrated. Jeez, criminally underrated. Again, because Corey Taylor is...
Corey Taylor, I'm just going to... He's underrated. One of the hardest working men in the business.
And if you ever see this, Corey, you got a seat right here to do an interview with Corey Taylor. I would be more than happy.
Or Skype, or...
Yeah, we'll... Interviews! We'll...
Metallica.
Overrated. Definitely overrated. Their early stuff is great. Their new stuff is getting better.
Right.
Hardwired to Self-Destruct, I listened to that whole album, feels like Master. They got that same kind of punch to it. But that from Black till I Disappear, no, Saint Anger was just garbage.
Right.
Like, it's the worst of their stuff. There are songs in there that I will enjoy listening to.
Right.
But I can't throw on any one full album in that set. And
I said, Reload of bunch of shit.
Right. Load was... If they'd have just done it as a double disc, call it Load.
Reload is actually shit that didn't make it on Load or the Black.
Well, Load was stuff that didn't make it on Black. Reload, they wrote half of in the studio. They did. They had like 4 songs. They were like, well, we gotta start. What do we do now? Well, let's write some more garbage.
Megadeth.
Criminally underrated. My God.
And
I would have liked to have seen... I would, if there's a dimensional travel, like Rick and Morty kind of thing, I would love to find a dimension where Dave Mustaine never left Metallica to see what kind of music, what songs would still show up. Like, would Hangar 18 be a thing? Peace Sells? Would he, Symphony of Destruction? Sweating Bullets? Like, I see him being made,
Rust
but
in
not...
Peace.
Yeah, I see, like, the lyrical things showing up, but musically, Metallica would never be able to hang with him. He was good Lord, he was warming up, and they were like, he is perfect! And he's like, what did I do? I was warming up. Exactly. You're better than all of us.
Yeah. You got any?
Yeah, Led Zeppelin.
Overrated?
Yep.
I think they're about right.
I think if they would just fucking admit that they stole half their catalog of music from the blues guys and the
Beatles did too.
They started off by doing covers, and they would readily admit they were covers and give writing credits in those first albums. And then when they started writing their own stuff,
well, some
John Lennon has so many of his songs like tagged with the McCartney label on it too.
I'm gonna put the Beatles as they stole stuff that nobody's gonna be
upset that they stole.
Not that nobody's gonna really know.
Right.
They went to like clubs and shit. Jazz They went to jazz clubs mostly.
Oh yeah, Love Me Do is not their song. The guy that originally wrote it's like, what the hell? We beat you to it, dude. Shit.
We copyrighted it.
Yep. And that's what actually counts.
Right. Go back in time. I'm stealing people's music before they even fucking...
Dude, Hot Tub Time Machine, man. I would be like, alright, give me a guitar. I got some great jams for y'all to listen to. And just, like, steal everybody's everything.
Right. Slipknot's gone.
Slipknot would not exist.
Tool, gone. Tool.
Ooh. I think they're perfectly...
I think they're a little underrated.
I think they're like Pink Floyd. Their fans totally get... You either love them or you hate them. There is no middle ground. Like, there are so many people that are like, Tool sucks. And it's like, have you listened to the lyrics? No. Well, then shut the hell up. You have your opinion means dick to me. If you can't quote one line from one song, then your opinion on a band doesn't mean shit. That's why I'm a lyric hound.
I can quote one line. The sex, drug... this comes in blood on my hands.
Shit, blood, and cum on my hands.
Shit, blood, and cum.
I want to do prison sex, but in a country.
Right.
Blood, cum, and fucking shit in my hands.
Since we did that, we don't really need
picks. No, I rather enjoy the new game. That was a fun one. Stay tuned for next week when we hit the Marvel Encyclopedia and
maybe
test each other's knowledge. Maybe.
Before we go, I'm all caught up with all my shows.
Nice.
So, including the Orville.
I have not seen since, I think 3 weeks ago was the last episode I saw. Because the next week they did a repeat of the first episode, and I was like, damn, repeat. And I missed that one. And then the next week I was expecting another repeat, so I went out. I fucking get home, and I'm like, shit, it's the last 5 minutes of a new episode of the Orville. And then I missed this week's too.
You're going to have to catch up.
Yep. I will.
You're going to have to be like the Baby Tomato.
A reference I don't get yet. Oh, wait, no. Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Catch up. Yep.
And Papa Tomato smashes them. Catch up.
Okay. You mentioned the Tarantino universe. Have you heard this theory that Kill Bill is actually an in-universe movie? Like, the guys from Pulp Fiction could go see Kill Bill in that universe, and that Maya from Pulp Fiction is it's not Uma Thurman. It's Uma Thurman playing the character from Pulp Fiction, playing this other character in this movie. Like, he's readily admitted there are some of his features, like Jackie Brown, that exists in universe of, like...
Right,
Inglourious Basterds is another one where it exists within, like, within that universe where they could go watch these movies.
I thought Jackie Brown and Pulp Fiction were the same universe.
No. Because Jackie Brown is not his universe. That's based off of someone else's book. So it's somebody else's story that he transcribed or screenplayed and directed. Whereas Pulp Fiction is his from the core up.
So how about
like Django and Inglourious are movies in the universe.
The other one,
True Romance?
No, double feature.
Oh, yeah, yep. Those count as in
his one.
Yeah, Death Proof.
No,
Death Proof.
I thought the other one was his.
No, Planet Terror was Rodriguez. Planet Terror.
I thought. Oh, you're right, because Planet Terror had the
had him as a
machete preview for
yeah.
Which was a joke that actually was made.
We're getting 2 more of them, dude. Thanksgiving's... Eli Roth is producing Thanksgiving. His trailer. He's been working on that for years, trying to get the financing up for it. He's got a script made.
I want to see...
Werewolf Woman of the SS, Rob Zombie. He's working on that one.
I want to see the In Space. Where's my In Space at?
It'll be the 4th one.
They...
Machete kills again, and Machete in Space.
Machete kills again.
Yeah. At the end of Machete Kills...
I seen the...
Come back for Machete Kills again.
Okay, I've seen that. I seen... Because he goes in space.
Yeah.
They take off into space. That was Machete Kills again?
Yeah.
Alright.
Those are 2 trailers in the Machete... At the end of the Machete and Machete Kills.
No, at the end of...
At the end of Machete Kills, they bring up, like, this, you know...
No, they had the trailer at the beginning.
Yeah, at the end of the credits, they have a little thing that says Machete will return and Machete kills again. As it's doing the scroll up.
And then he goes into
space, so will probably be that next one in. And Robert Rodriguez...
He went
in space
for space at the end of the last movie.
Oh, well, shit. It looks like... Oh, okay, so probably going to do In Space and then kills again.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It makes sense. I want to see how he's going to survive crashing back to Earth, because you know it's going to be some kind of crazy shit using someone's intestines
I want to know
as a parachute.
I want to know how he gets from Machete Kills again
to Uncle Machete and Spy Kids.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would love to see how that one transpires, because, like, did he start off as Uncle Machete and then the kids grew up and he was an agent first, and he's not even an agent yet.
No, he's not an agent yet.
Oh, dude, right there's another movie right there.
Or he becomes an agent and kills.
Because in the first one he's just a vigilante.
Right, he becomes an agent and works for government.
Oh my god!
But he doesn't open his shop until later, because all that happens like 70s and shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So when they finally get to the 90s...
That's actually a prequel.
Has Antonio Banderas done a Machete yet? Because that would be a great twist, is like he, plummets back into space, and part of the rescue team is Antonio Banderas and... who the fuck played the wife in that Spy Kids movie? But they'd have to recast the kids.
Right. I want to say...
Meg... No.
No.
It was his real wife, wasn't it?
No, it was...
Great. Now
wasn't like
I thought it was like Meg Ryan or something.
No, it was... What's her name? I know it.
I know. It'll come to me in just a...
It starts with C.
That's the daughter, Cameron Cortez.
Who is it?
I
know it. No! Isn't it... I want to say Salma Hayek for a minute there.
No.
No, it's...
Carly Gugino?
Alright, so...
It's Carly Gugino.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your enemies. Until next time.
Keep it random. Peace.